When COVID-19 first made its way internationally, the world was in shambles. People were panic buying and resources began to decrease significantly. This can also be said for disposable face masks, as at that point in time, the number of surgical face masks had declined worldwide. So much so that countries were rapidly mass-producing face masks, prioritizing deployment towards the health and service sectors. This also meant that the quality of the face mask went down, to the point where they started to make do with fabric or cloth masks. With that being said, could this revolutionize the way we actually wear masks currently and in the future? Behold, the LG PuriCare face mask. It's basically an air purifier that you can wear on your face. Ever since Miss Rona, coronavirus, has made its way to, well, everywhere, masks like these have been made mandatory to curb the spread of COVID-19. Aren't you just tired of running out of face masks and then you have to get to the store? Or perhaps if you wear cloth masks yourselves, it's probably in the washing machine right now, and what if you ever had an emergency and you gotta wait until it dries, right? Not to mention that wearing face masks for a prolonged period of time, especially the ones that are made out of cloth fabric, could ruin your handsome or beautiful complexion. What we call maskne, what's it called? Maskne? Abrasions or even fungal infections on your skin when you wear masks for way too long. Now let's look at the cons here, right? Fabric mask, hot and stuffy, not really have that much of breathability in it. And if you buy the standard surgical mask that costs what, $50 a box here in Singapore, you might end up getting a box that actually has cheap materials and very low quality ones as well. Ear straps would just simply snap off, and anyone these days can actually fake a certification, so you never know what you're gonna get. Not to mention glasses, man. Glasses, they tend to fog a lot when you wear a face mask. So with all those problems, LG has come to a point where they decided to make their own face mask. This is the LG PuriCare Wearable face mask. It's essentially an air purifier for your face. Now it has some fancy technology inside this mask. More on that later. The mask aims to make your life safer as well as more convenient by just having literally a single mask that you can wear for a very, very long time. And priced at a very hefty and surprising cost of 229 Singapore dollars, you gotta put this to the test. Now if you're wondering what this is all about, this is not just any other case for your mask, but this is the LG PuriCare Wearable Air Purifier Case. Now, what's great about it is that you can fit your mask when you're not using it, but as soon as you close it, what it does is that it actually blasts UV rays to kill any remaining bacteria, as well as a drying mode, so you can make sure that all your filters are dry and doesn't collect bacteria inside the mask. So first, let's take a look at the design. The mask itself appears to be a lot bigger than most face masks on the market because of this, and it does tend to draw some unnecessary attention to yourself. But if you like the added attention that it brings, then perhaps this mask is definitely for you. As you can see, the mask does come in only white, which can be a little bit difficult to keep clean after a long time. Or, if you don't wash your hands like some people. Like the air purifiers, the LG PuriCare Wearable Mask does have two H13 HEPA filters. And these filters help to block out unwanted foreign materials and airborne particles. And if you don't know how good these filters are so fine that it's small enough to block out 99% of airborne viruses and bacteria, all while maintaining proper ventilation for the wearer. The mask is also equipped with two fans that allows for better ventilation and breathability. So to turn on the mask, all you need to do is just press the little bitty button over here. Once you hear the beep, the fans actually start spinning. There's 3 different fan speeds. The first one is perhaps when you're idling or working on your desk. The second one is followed by 2 beeps, and you use this mode when you're walking around. And with the third mode, you get 3 beeps. The manual says that it's meant for brisk walking, but we've tried this with running, jogging, and working out at the gym as well. So I guess you could say that this 3 different modes varies in the intensity of how much breathing you need while wearing this face mask. With that being said, of course, you need power to run this face mask. Of course, this is no issue as it comes with its very own built-in 820 milliamp hour battery. Powered by a USB-C cable that comes with the box. All you need to do is just hook it up to a portable charger a USB hub, and pretty much anything else that helps you charge the mask. Now moving on to the LG PuriCare Wearable Air Purifier Case. It is able to sanitize your face mask in just half an hour. And of course, it does have a drying mode, so it helps dry out any moisture in approximately 4 hours, or at least until the indicator lights turn off. And that's where the beauty comes in, because it can charge the mask at the same time in just 2 hours. Now the mask itself can be worn pretty much just like any other face mask, and the inner face guard, this silicone thingy right here, supports this by ensuring there's a seal between the mask and the wearer. Now the face guard is made out of silicone, so it's soft to the touch, so it's suitable for all-day everyday use. And because it's made out of silicone, cleaning it is no harder than giving it a few wet wipes and you're done. And when you're done for the day and safe at home, and all you need to do is to take this magnetic USB-C charging head from the case, attach it to the mask, set your face mask down onto the case, close it, turn it on once for UV sanitation mode, and one more time to start the drying process as well. It's as easy as that. Now with that said, you can expect the mask to have some wear and tear over time. You do need to change the HEPA filters every month or so, and the inner cover do need to get replaced once it starts getting dirty. You'll know it when you smell it. But LG has solved this problem by actually selling the individual components or spare parts, which you can find on the LG online store. Of course, the inner cover comes in a pack of 10 right out of the box, so it will take some time before you need another replacement. So from the HEPA filters to the inner covers, even the neck band and the ear band can be replaced. Now you can get a set of some of the items. We're gonna list it right here. Some of the items include the HEPA filters, the inner cover, the ear straps, as well as the fancy neck band. We'll talk about that in a bit. Is this long enough? Should be lah. Now the mask also comes with a neck band for better support via extension, and the neck band can be attached to the face mask by attaching to the ear straps. The neck band then extends over to the back of the wearer's head and onto the other side of the ear strap. Now this is ideal for situations where your ears are covered, perhaps you're wearing headphones, and it's best for frontline workers who actually have to work around the clock for prolonged periods of time. It's also ideal for situations where you actually have an ear rash when you wear a mask for long periods of time. This is also suitable for wearers whose ears are inaccessible due to clothing, such as niqabs and hijabs. What's up, my Muslim sisters? And that pretty much covers the face mask in general, so let's move on to the case. Now if you have any other LG ThinQ devices lying around the house, such as your fridge, your TV, then perhaps you might want to keep tabs on the case itself. Now the great thing about the ThinQ app is that once it's paired with the case, it does give you some bits of information, such as how long it takes to dry the mask, the battery life of the mask, as well as the time it takes to completely disinfect the mask. So it's a pretty neat feature from LG that rolled out with the case and the mask, so you can just keep track of things. Now I've used this mask for quite some time, both indoors and outdoors, and I have to say that it actually works pretty well. And just like any other regular mask, it's trying to get people to understand you. Because of its sheer size and nature of the mask, it is inevitable that it will block out speech. So this means you have to talk louder and clearer, or you'll end up sounding like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. I'm Bane. I was born in it. Molded by it. Can you hear me now? Anybody? And for wearers who wear eyeglasses like myself, this is like the gift from the heavens. This mask is a one-stop solution for prevention of foggy glasses. Now we're not going to go too in-depth about how this works, but essentially the airflow goes from the filter into our lungs, we exhume the air, and it gets redirected downwards through an exhaust port below the mask, as well as through the inner covers. And because there's a nice seal from the silicone inner face guard, you don't get the air going upwards into your glasses.
Yes, science!
Now if you want to stay active and go out for a run or hit the gym, but still prefer to stay on the safer side, you can use this during your workouts. You do have to adjust the ear straps, so it fits just right without the mask bobbing up and down. With that said, because of its two fans and using it on the third mode makes this very good for breathability. In fact, I still prefer the LG PuriCare mask over a fabric one. You know, like how you wear a face mask and it just, through that condensation, just makes it even like harder or like feels heavier to just breathe. Yeah, that's you don't get this with this mask. As the saying goes, what you pay is what you get. It's one of the better looking face masks and perhaps a safer option than the general cloth and fabric face mask that we all know today. Now with all of these cool features, it does come at a premium price. The mask retails for 229 Singapore dollars and the case comes at 199 Singapore dollars. Both of them are sold separately, but we do highly recommend that you get both, as the case not only helps disinfect the wearable air purifier, but it also helps prolong the shelf life of the wearable air purifier. With that, this brings both devices to a total of 348 Singapore dollars. And though it might sway some buyers, the benefits that can be reaped is totally worth it. It's literally like as if you're wearing an air purifier on your face. This mask is perfect for those who have allergies and or sensitive to particles in the air. It's also great for those who like to take the technological step in improving their mask wearing experience. This is one option that you should strongly consider if you have spare change.